This is the Big O Show. This is the Big O Show.
Did you see the news over the weekend from Troy Vincent, Bill?
No, I haven't heard anything from him since the talk of the way they were going to do the
All right, so you didn't hear
contract and stuff.
All right, so you didn't hear anything, right? So here we go. So they were asking him about the stadiums. And he goes, we are planning to have full stadiums until the medical community tells us otherwise. That's what Troy Vincent told Brian Mitchell on Friday on the Team 980 in Washington. Now, remember, when we're talking about September, August, September, so there's a lot that can happen here. So we're planning for full stadiums. We also know that we have a plan for half stadiums, 3/4. So we're planning for all of these different scenarios. But first and foremost, we're making every effort, working with the medical community. If we can have those stadiums with all those people until they tell us otherwise, when the time comes, that's our plan. That's our plan of action. So the NFL is set to have full stadiums. That's now, the NFL can say those things. Do you know why? Major League Baseball, Major League Soccer, the NBA, and the NHL will get to make their mistakes, and the NFL will get to piggyback off of those mistakes. So if the MLS or Major League Baseball or NBA screw up and there's all kinds of positives tests and all that, the communities will step in, the cities and the states will step in and put the kibosh on the teams. And the NFL won't be able to, like in California, the NFL can want whatever they want, but in California, they're telling you, nah, it's not going to happen. And in New York, they're going to say, no, it's not going to happen. So the Giants and the Jets, and I don't know if the same problem exists in northern New York where the Bills are at, but the Giants and the Jets probably will not have full stadiums. Now, I know my man NorCal is probably watching, and he's been dead set on going to the stadiums, and but it's just I don't think it's the right idea right now. But the NFL can be that brash right now and can talk loosely like that. You know why? It means nothing. We're in May. It means nothing. Once the NBA comes back in June and July, and the MLS, and they start playing, and we start seeing what goes on. Now, remember, they plan on playing without fans. So they're going to be the first example. Now, the rest of the country is now the other example for the NFL. I don't know if you saw in the Ozarks this weekend, that pool scene where everybody is on top of everybody. Let me tell you something. I saw that pool scene. It's in my Twitter feed if you want to go to it at Big O Show. I wouldn't be in that pool pre-COVID. Okay, that pool was disgusting to me pre-COVID. Like, I walk out of my hotel and I see the pool that loaded. I have no interest being in that pool. None whatsoever. That's disgusting to me. That's the kind of pool I used to go to when I was 12 and I didn't know any better, and I'm at the Venetian pool and there's 400 people there, and it is what it is. Now, I don't know if anything can stay alive in that pool because it's like 4 degrees. But seriously, I mean, I saw that, and it's like, and so society now will answer the other half for the NFL. Because if coronavirus cases start going up and death rates start going up, the good thing is the death rate continues to go down, which is freaking awesome, then we're all right. And we've got a control of this. You know what I mean? And the new norm is those of us that we have to kind of take care of each other. We have to watch out for each other. You know what I mean? And you have to be responsible. Yesterday, if you were watching the match, a couple of times, you know, they wanted a high five. Brady wanted a high five Mickelson, and Mickelson kind of held back every time. And Brady would have high-fived him with no problem. But it was Mickelson that pulled back because Mickelson, by the way, has a disorder himself, an immune disorder. So he does not want to catch any COVID or anything else because, as we all know, COVID will kill you off, is what it does. Okay? You may not get sick from it. You might be fine. Some of you could die from it. Those of us that have already pre-existing conditions, that thing finishes you off, is what it does. And a guy like Phil Mickelson, you could tell, was very aware of all of that, and he wanted no part of shaking hands or any of that stuff. Meanwhile, Brady would have done it a couple times. And so the new norm for us is going to be the key, is how we take care of each other, how we protect each other, how we protect ourselves, and hopefully we don't spread this thing, you know what I mean? Because it's still here, and I know we have to move forward, but we're going to have to move forward in a very responsible fashion. And you all know that there's going to be a bunch of people that aren't going to be responsible. And all those people in that pool all over the weekend, I don't know if you saw it, that pool was disgusting anyway. Okay, that pool scene was gross. Forget the COVID. It was gross. And if you're dying to be outside that badly, so we're going to see. Two things will answer, and the NFL can be as aggressive as they want because they've got all the guinea pigs. You and I are the guinea pigs for them, for society. So society will dictate whether we can go in those stadiums or not. I mean, Patrick Ewing got it over the weekend. You saw that? The only person in Georgetown that has it. None of his players, nobody else has it. So, you know, prayers, hopefully Pat is fine and he'll be all right. The only thing I thought of when I heard Patrick Ewing got it, I wonder if you're a sweater, it's worse for you to get COVID. Because Pat Ewing can sweat, bro. That makes me a little nervous because I'm a little bit of a sweater myself. I'm just wondering, you know. I felt bad for Pat, man. Prayers. Hopefully he'll be all right when it's all said and done. But yeah, they are planning for full stadiums, they say. Well, half and three-quarters, too, in the NFL. But again, you can say that all you want, man. You don't have to do anything till September. Because remember, they can go in the preseason with no fans. They don't have to put fans in. They don't have to risk anything in the preseason. They can wait till the regular season to buy themselves, again, more time if they want. But you'll see. We, ladies and gentlemen, will be the ones that set the example for them from here on out.